Having trouble passing in Madden 24?
No.
Whether you're throwing too many picks,
No.
taking way too many sacks,
Help me. Help me.
or if you can't connect on deep throws,
You suck.
this is the video for you. So if you want to find out how to get results like this,
Break yourself, fool. Thank you. We don't sit in my ride when I'm driving.
stick around after the intro. Need more help or just want to show your support? Then head over to my Patreon and join my team, where you can get exclusive content like ebooks and bonus plays, as well as early access to my vids and more. Look in the description below. If you played Madden 24 already, you might have realized that the passing is very different. The defenses are playing way better in coverage, and the pass rush tends to get pressure before a lot of options get open. While this does give the game way more balance, it also makes it way harder to throw the ball consistently, especially downfield. So in today's video, I'm going to give you guys everything you need to know to become a better passer in Madden 24. But before I do, if you guys want to take the game to the next level, I invite you to hit the subscribe button, as I'll be putting out many tip videos like this all year long. My first tip is in the settings menu. If you haven't played Madden in a few years or are playing for the first time on a next-gen console, you might have noticed that the game makes you choose which passing type you would like to use before you even play the game. So my first tip is to find out which of these passing types is best to use in Madden 24. In Madden 23, when the new passing system was introduced, placement and accuracy was a clear favorite, as it gave you total control over where you wanted to place the pass on every single play, while classic passing only allows you to lead it in a certain direction. This year, the freeform passing reticle feels noticeably less effective and less accurate, as it might be the reason passing feels harder. So while I still think it's best to learn the new system over classic passing, since you have more control over where the ball goes, I think this year it's better to use the freeform reticle less while in this mode, as it definitely makes the pass less accurate. I'll show you what I'm talking about on this next play. I'm going to use a play from my new Madden 24 Saints offensive eagle, link in the description and top and comment if you guys want to check that out. The play is these spots under the gun stack wide flex. I'm going to run it against cover 3 zone. The reason I'm choosing this combination is because I'm going to focus on the corner route, which is not supposed to get open against a defense like this. I'm going to throw the ball 10 times, once while using classic passing, and the other while using placement and accuracy to show which one is more accurate. I started off with placement and accuracy, and I barely completed my first pass before throwing an interception or an incompletion on my next 5 throws. Before getting into a rhythm and completing my last 3 in a row, gave me a total of 4 out of 10 complete. When I switched over to classic passing, the first thing I noticed was that I was getting much more consistent results. The receiver was getting open outside of the coverage pretty much the same way every single time, despite the ball being slightly overthrown. I also noticed that I was catching passes in traffic much better through contact. The final power was too close to call, but I completed 5 out of 10, which was slightly better, so I wanted to run the experiment one more time to see if the result would be any more clear. I completed the same 5 out of 10 in classic mode, while only completing 3 out of 10 from placement and accuracy, so the results are clear that classic mode is more accurate for short and intermediate pass plays. So if you think that means classic won, the real difference comes from deep passing, and this is why I ultimately think that placement and accuracy is better. I did the same test with the same play, but this time I set up a big touchdown against cover 3. I chose this play once again due to the difficulty of the throw and how tight the coverage is, and the results were the exact opposite, as I scored on 4 out of 10 with placement and accuracy, while I couldn't connect with one time with classic passing, going 0 for 10, as it was clear that you need the freeform reticle to go outside of the target circle so that you can lead the receiver out of the area where the quarterback can make a play. This is probably part of the reason that deep passing is hard to do this year, as leading too far makes it out of the receiver range as well, but an incomplete pass is better than an interception. So while I'm going to stick with placement and accuracy, ask yourself what type of player you want to be before making a selection. If you want an explosive multi-touchdown type offense, you're going to want placement and accuracy. But if you want to complete short intermediate throws in between, oh shit, yeah. Better choice for you, because it is more accurate. The next tip is going to be about blocking. There are adjustments. All right, you know what time we'll be here from work. All right. And then you can grab that tire too. All right. All right. If we look at Jason Pelson's block here, you can see that the defender has no leverage in pass on either side. As I'm sitting safely behind him, parallel between me, my quarterback, and the defender. The same thing can be said about everyone here, except for Landon Dickerson's block number 69. The defender already has him turned, showing clear leverage to get past him unless I move to reestablish the pocket. So I'm going to sidestep to the right to try to get 69 between me and the rusher once again. And you can see as I do this, 69 pushes him backwards instead, because I have control over how well my line is off based on where I stand in the pocket. Eventually, you can't do this for all 5 guys, as the angles become almost impossible, but this is the best way to get your protection to hold up as long as it can. There are some helpful things that you can do in Pass Pro through pre-snap adjustments, and the best will block him on both sides, making it even harder for him to get outside leverage, able to pass to either side of the offensive line. You can also use this method by blocking the tight end and motioning him into the line of scrimmage. If you double team the end now, it will make it easier to roll to that side for guaranteed pass protection, or you can even take off in that direction if you have a fast quarterback. You can also put the running back on a pass block pre-snap, or if he's in a play action animation, all you have to do to cancel that in terms of tension of blocking is hitting the right trigger or the R2 button after the snap, and he will go right to pass pro. Now that we have protection down, the next thing to do is make sure that you set your feet before passing. If you throw while moving in any direction, the pass has a better chance of being errant and not going where you want it to go. So whenever you are moving and want to throw, make sure to take the time to stop by letting go of the right stick so that your quarterback can naturally set his feet before throwing. While throwing, you should also be pass leading on every single play, as this will also help to get receivers open that would otherwise be covered. The pass lead button is the same button that controls the quarterback's movement. Once you press a button of a receiver, it will control the pass lead instead. Just make sure that you always lead away from the nearest defender. After this, there are several pass and catch modifiers that you can use to raise your chance of success on a play. The first being the different types of passes you can throw. The most common is probably the bullet pass. This is something you'll probably do 90% of the time, as it will get the ball to the target as quickly as possible, reducing the ball's time in the air, which in turn lessens the amount of time your defender has to react to it. To bullet pass, all you have to do is hold the receiver icon down. The longer the better. This type of pass is used all over the field to all areas, but the lob pass really only has use in one. The lob pass, instead of holding down the icon, you simply tap it for a split second, and this will make the quarterback float the ball in the air as long as possible, making this only useful when throwing on space, meaning when there's no defender over the top in coverage. Think cover 0 or cover 1 as long as there isn't a safety over the top. You can also hold the RB-R1 button to perform a high throw, but this function has been noticeably nerfed in effectiveness after it dominated the game last year, making it much riskier this year, being either incomplete or even picked off. After the throw, there are also several catch modifiers that can improve the chance of a completion as well, like a safe catch. If you throw the ball into an area with a lot of defenders, they have the ability to hit you and force a knockout. But if you hit the A on Xbox or PlayStation once again, the safe catch, it will make the defender shield the ball with his body and go down to the ground to protect against any knockout attempts. Doing this near the sideline will also guarantee a toe tap animation that will be in bounds more often than not. Aggressive catching is another function that was nerfed after it dominated last year's gameplay, but you can still try to go up and snatch the ball out of the air by hitting the wire behind the button.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the venerable Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Tonight, we're on to week 2 of the NFL season. We got a good one on tap, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the New Orleans Saints. Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. And from his own end zone, Alontae Taylor will return it. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone, as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Now Thomas will come in motion right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Now a 2nd and 6. Carr going to throw. There's Chris Olave. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 10 yards, good for the Saints, first down. The Saints had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle. You look at this Cowboy defense. They currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going. I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now Carr. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Here comes the Saints punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Let's go, baby, let's do this! Here we go!
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of a drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable 2nd down.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Again, it's Jones. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
That's a nice job there, foiling what all offenses try to do, which is control the defensive end in the running game. They want to get to the outside, and if he keeps himself free, stays on his feet, he can make a play just as he did there.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it? No, he didn't. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 17-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the 1st. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
An inside give to Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Here's Prescott. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
A lot of energy in this building tonight, but the opening drive produces 3, maybe quiets them just a bit, at least momentarily.
Just a little, right? That's all you're asking for, right? Things just getting started. You know they haven't taken the momentum totally here, but at the same time, they like what they've done here in the early going.
Taylor now from the end zone. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Losers in the season opener on Sunday. They get that quick turnaround 96 hours later. Here we go. They're back at it. I've got to think, especially early in the year, that's a good thing for these guys, is it not?
It absolutely is, and we've seen it many times demonstrated over the years. Teams have a rough opening game, have to play the Thursday game. That quick turnaround allows them to go ahead and throw the other game out, focus on the new one, and typically they play much better in game 2, so I would agree with you totally on that.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. Now, they trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. On play action, now Carr. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Boy, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
And here's Jones again on 2nd down. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. To throw is Prescott. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Isaiah Foskey brings him down. Here's Brian Anger now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Here's Kamara off the draw. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
They need 18 yards here on 3rd down. To throw his car. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Here's a 2nd and 5. Again, a run with Vaughn. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Up the middle, Jones. He'll get this down to the 38.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. Prescott off play action. And that is incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. They can make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Now Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they're able to double their lead just before half. It's 6-0. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. Inside the 20. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So we race the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
A 3rd field goal in the 1st half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And this one is right through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points. But that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. On the return, it's Taylor from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, but he opted for the touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
The final shot here before half for Carr. He completes it to Alamo. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Alontae Taylor up to make the tackle.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On the sneak, it's Prescott. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. The give is to Jones. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints' 40-yard line.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. The give to Jones. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ronald Jones, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And that will make this a 16-point lead. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It was a small, magical spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Carr. Throws the comebacker. Olave's got it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
Well, that's the kind of play that was lacking all the way through the first half. Maybe this can give them a little bit of a spark because they're not out of this game by any stretch.
Carr now on first down. A quick throw, but incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Quick throw to Olave. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. There's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Throwing on first down is Carr. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys will take over here just shy of the 30. And right about now, you start to think, and maybe they're starting to think, gosh, maybe points aren't going to happen for us in this game.
Well, it's a thought that is worth having because so far in this game, this defense has not just had the upper hand. They've appeared to be a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps, to everything they've done. They've had an answer for everything this offense has thrown at them.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Here's Prescott. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Head to the line, facing a 3rd and 7, following the incompletion on 2nd down. Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Pulled in at the 24. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Now 2nd and 3. Here's Carr to throw. Tries the left side and finds Olave. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a first down.
Good yardage on the completion there, and when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible. That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Now Carr again. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Turnover that just got him the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here, though?
No, I don't, especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains. Wear down the clock and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
Throwing, Prescott. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott now. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th. critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Eluding the pressure right. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Carr, got to have this one. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
Time becoming a factor, down 2 scores, though they have 2 timeouts and, of course, the 2-minute warning to work with as well.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Working from the gun, it's Carr.
This one taken in by Alano.
And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 17-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Here's 1st down.
Carr going to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
That's caught by Johnson. And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Kamara is into the end zone for a Saints touchdown.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here. And we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
So the touchdown was big. This almost equally big as he'll try to get it to a one-score game with a two-point conversion. And they'll turn to Kamara, and they will get back to within one score as he is into the end zone, and the lead's cut to 8 here in the fourth. So just over 90 seconds to play, and this would figure to be about as critical as it gets here. Are able to recover. And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts, but even if they force a 3-and-out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get the football. That's their mantra.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Another run on second down, trying to cover up. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on fourth?
I don't. I run the football and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to perhaps salt this one away. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, some field goals are bigger than others, and that one makes this a 2-score game.
And with the way their defense has played all game long, that's kind of a love letter to them because that might very well be all the points they need.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Here's 1st and 10. Now Carr. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. And that sack, Charles, just looked like a case where a speedy defensive end is a little bit quicker than the offensive tackle.
Yeah, it makes it difficult for a tackle to determine what exactly to do. Do you do the kick slide and try and get back in the pocket and meet him there? Do you meet him on the line of scrimmage where they call a quick set? In any event, right now, he's having his troubles.
He's got his target. It's Olave.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, that's to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for the Cowboys, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.